Hello, good day and welcome to Handy Money Making class. So today I'll be teaching you on how to utilize Deriv.com or binary.com for you to be able to cash out your money real quick. As this is this is also a missing link that you cannot be able to override. So simply put, if you know you haven't subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button down there. Also click on the notification bell so you can constantly keep getting information about this group. Okay, so we're going to go straight down into business, and I've already taught you how to check or confirm if a site is authentic, so you don't make a mistake and you say, oh, I think I fixed my details somewhere, now something happened to my money. So if you look up here, there's a padlock sign where the web address is. You can always use that to know that your site is actually authentic. So the next thing we'll be going over to, it's you fixing your email address. For those of you who are starting, when you put in your email address, they'll take you to a mail and all that, and then after the mail, the next thing that will follow is you need to verify from the mail. Then they'll ask you to create a demo account. Please go ahead and create the demo account. Now once you're done creating the demo account, okay, log in with your password and email. Also take note that the password you use on Deriv, you can also be able to use it on binary.com. Both sites are the same, just that they are rebranding from binary to Deriv, so that's all. So I'll use Deriv because I know most persons will actually be taken to Deriv. Now if for any reason it looks as if you have issues with Deriv, because it looks like they are still putting a whole lot of things up, setting a whole lot of things, if you have any issues, maybe the site is not loading, please make use of binary.com. Okay, so good, let's move forward. Now the first thing you need to do, you click on cashier, and when you have to click on cashier, you have to understand that when you click on cashier here, you click on deposits. Now take note that for the first time when you're starting, one of the things that they'll require you to do is that they would want you to they'll ask you to create a real account. Please go ahead, create a real account and fill in all the details that you'll need. When you're done filling in all the details, you can come back again, or you can do deposits now. Okay, don't worry, I always carry out the other setup, so you can leave it for me to do. Now so when it's time for you to deposit with your Visa card, remember I said we do not work with every bank. We have specific banks that we actually work with, and the reason why we do this is basically because some banks would not be able to pay you effectively. But Zenith Bank is one bank that their dollar rate is quite low, so with Zenith Bank we can be able to cash out maximum profit. So okay, very good. You click on Visa. So after clicking on Visa, you'll be mandated to fill in your details. Click on new card number, add a date of expiration. Your CSC is actually your CVV. Fixing the amount. The minimum amount you can actually be able to add is $10, and then you'll be redirected to an OTP page. Fill in the OTP and send to your phone or email, and then proceed. Once your deposit has been done, the next thing you need to do, you need to go trade. And so trade, you click on trade. Now again, I'm saying this, you're not permitted to lose more than $1.05, just about $1. The way I do the setup, because I don't want people to say I lost money. No. Now you're only mandated to trade 3 times. But before I go ahead, okay, let me set up the account first, because I know some persons, please, as much as possible, do not click on rise and fall till you've set your account. So you're going to click here that has volatility 75. Okay, let me start that again. Okay, you will need to click on volatility 75 index, as you can see on the left hand side. So once you open it up, go to synthetic indices and choose volatility 75 index. So once that is set up, the next thing you see, rise and fall. Change this rise and fall to higher and lower. Then once you do that, you can see 5 ticks. You can actually be able to see 5 ticks, barrier, stake, and the rest. Now let me explain a bit about this barrier. This barrier, usually for us to have minimal risk of us losing, is best to always increase. If you have 104, that one you should add another one to it to make it 204. So if you want to increase it, you have to be pressing this plus sign that is here, and it will be increasing. But you see, obviously you can see it's actually increasing. So you can increase it till it gets to 204, but the choice is yours. Okay, that's got it to 300. But if you notice, the more you keep increasing it, the lower your payout will be. So that's one thing about it. The more you keep increasing it, the lower your payout will be. So the next thing I will need to do here, I've pressed it too much, is increasing too fast. I'm trying to even bring it down. And you see, whatever you fix here is going to affect your graph, honestly speaking. So let's say we're actually done. You see, it's increasing, and then for lower, I can see at a point that the contract offers no return, because still I've pressed it for so long and it just keeps moving on its own right now. Okay, but this is what we're going to do. Now let me explain about this barrier. If you're using binary, you'll be seeing barrier offset. Now if I'm standing at number 5 and I choose lower, it means I expect the graph to go below what? Number 5, right? Now if I choose lower and the graph goes below number 5, I win the bid. If I choose higher and the graph goes higher than number 5, I win the bid. But if for any reason I choose higher and the graph goes lower, I lose the bid. The same way, if I choose lower and the graph goes higher, I lose the bid. It then means my money is gone. But just like I said, you're not permitted to lose more than $1 because you'll be trading 3 times. So if you notice in this place, so I've actually fixed this at my stake is 0.35. So if you have your stake at 0.35, this is the minimum you can actually do. It then means you would not lose. Even if you lose 0.35 first time, lose it second time, that is 0.70. You lose it a third time, that is $1.05. So you losing $1 is nothing gains to you making over 5,000 naira or 6,000 naira. So there's basically nothing there. So the next process, so the place the barrier actually plays is that the barrier tells you, okay, for what you've actually chosen, the number you've actually chosen, from the point from which your graph, you press whether higher or lower, from that particular point that you've done this, have it at the back of your mind that plus, let's say it's 104, plus 104 from where you've chosen, and your graph start counting. Tells you if your graph is higher than that 104, you win. If you choose lower, if it is higher than that 104 point something that you choose, you win. So that barrier is like the threshold that once it crosses it, you win it. And once it goes below it, you win it. So I'm going to reload this page, and so I will show you how the barrier and the stake, how to set them. I've shown you how to set barrier. Please don't press it too fast, if not it will start doing what was happening. But in case that happens, you just have to reload. So now I'm sure this place you're seeing barrier, the barrier looks faint. Press the barrier. No, did I say the barrier? Sorry. What we are supposed to set, the barrier, we leave that. What we're supposed to set is the 5 ticks and the stake. So if you click on 5 ticks, You see duration and amount. This place is where you change the number to whatever thing it is you want. But the reason why we're choosing 5 ticks is one, we want to cash out quick. We're not wasting time. Please let me state this. I expect you to wait for like 10, 15 or 20 minutes before withdrawing your money. Don't be in a hurry, even after trading, so that it looks very real. Remember, the purpose of this platform, it's not to be cashing out money. No, that's not the purpose. The purpose of this is for you to trade. So if you make a mistake, there will be, as a matter of fact, you could receive mails. I would not treat that in this video. So duration is 5 ticks. So after that, I've set my duration. I click on amount that you can see here. Now to tell you that 0.35 is the last, let's put it at 0.C. Even if I click OK, it will not accept. See, that's told me please enter a stake amount that is at least 0.35. So I click on 5 ticks again, and then I change it to 0.35. You can put yours at 0.50 and then trade twice. The choice is yours. So it will show me my payout. I click on payout to see how much I'll earn. Okay, it's not coming up. So now this is how you set the amount. Put the stake, then you click OK. Duration is where you change your ticks. Amount, it's here. So click OK, and then it appears. So the next thing that we'll need to do is we'll actually need to trade. Now if you look here where it has higher, you see that higher payout is 1.02. Lower is 0. See, because I don't have money, they've told me I can't trade. So yes, in case you're not seeing this barrier, touch this arrow button there to be able to have access to it. Okay, so I'm going to use my demo account to give an example. So you can see how to go to your demo account. You just click up on your profile there and then switch it to demo account. So you see my demo account, I actually have $10,000. So let's see if I can add some money to it. So now take note, you can also be able to zoom in this video and zoom out the video as I'm doing. All you need to do is to use 2 fingers to zoom in. You pinch, you open, you widen your hands for you to be able, you can do it both up and down, and you can do it both left and right. So I'm seeing that this graph, I'm guessing it should have, it's looking like it might go up or it might go down. So I need to calculate. Sometimes you have to observe. You might need to count like up to 5. It's okay, how does this graph go after every 5 counts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to take note of some of all these things to know will it finally end up in a lower or in a higher. So I'm going to take lower. So the graph, see my starting point is counting for me. Okay, see I lost that bid. When you win a bid, it will actually show green. I lost that bid because the graph actually went up. So let me take higher and see. Please observe this graph very well. Don't just do what I'm doing. This is a demo account, so I basically don't really care like that. On my real account, I usually take my time. I lost the bid because I chose higher. Most of the time, this graph always ends up in lower. Let me be very frank with you. But you just have to observe. That's the truth. You have to look at, you have to observe what has the graph been doing previously. You might need to shrink the graph to observe the movement and all that. So okay, let's see if I won the contract. See, I lost the contract again. But just like I said to you, even if I lose, I'm just 0.35. Now I actually expect you to trade 3 times with this account. So before I take lower again, I'm going to wait for it to hit a peak. Then I'll take lower. When it reaches this peak around here, up here, okay, I'll take lower. Okay, it's having a downward trend now. Let me see. Whoa, I might likely lose this bid. You see, at that point when you notice it has hit down, it has started climbing up. If you take higher, you will definitely win the bid. So these are some of the tricks you just need to know. So I'll tell you when to go lower. Once it starts a downward trend, lower. I'm picking lower. This time, wow, still might not enter. Okay. I still lost the bid. Lost the bid. Okay. But just trade like 3 times, trade like 3 times, trade like 3 times. After that, come out. And I must say, there are actually times I know that this stuff works very well. Okay, let me observe again. Okay, listen on that order. So you see, I still lost the bid again. Today's graph seems to be in upward trajectory. Let me try it again. Okay, I think that'll be all. There's no need for me trading again. You've seen all you need to do. You don't have anything for you to be scared of. If you trade 3 times, I told you you're only permitted to lose $1. Even if you don't get it, if you win it, that's a good one. So the next thing we are going to be doing is you will need to withdraw. So you click on cashier and you click on withdrawal. So okay, it has notified me I'm using a demo account. So if I was using my real account, click on real, then choose your USD account. So if I had money, I would then decide to withdraw through Perfect Money this time around. So when withdrawing through Perfect Money, take note that when you withdraw through Perfect Money, you have to fill in your member ID. This is not your email address. Also take note that you have to fill in your member ID and then your dollar account details for Perfect Money. That's the second number on the top right there. Then you're good to go. They'll send you a mail when you want to withdraw. You have to confirm that you're the one who wants to make the withdrawal. So you click yes, and after that, the whole process will just go smoothly and you won't have anything to regret. In about 24 hours time, your money should reflect in your Perfect Money account. Then you can be able to sell it. So okay, have a nice day. I actually hope you enjoyed my video. If you actually did, please subscribe so that you can be able to get more videos like this, and have a blessed day.